real one. If you're not a real one, my name is Daji Imara, and if you're new to the channel, I recreate makeup and hair looks done on celebrities by my absolute favorite makeup artists and hairstylists, as well as some wig transformations, and that's what we get into today. So as you guys can see, I did this peekaboo, you know, Sherbert looking wig. This reminded me of Sherbert ice cream, so that's why I called it a Sherbert wig. And it got some, you know, dimension and all that. You saw that already in the back. So without further ado, we're gonna get into how I did this. I want you guys to know now, if you want to do this, take your notes. Okay, I used a lot of different products. I think I articulated myself well enough in the voiceover, but we're gonna see how it all pans out. But just know, listen, okay? You need to be listening as well as you're watching, because even though it was kind of simple to do, it's a lot of steps and processes and all that good stuff. So, boo, let's get to the tutorial. And yeah.
Alright, so here's everything you're gonna need. So I have this wig from Yolissa. It's a 613 wig, and here's everything it comes with. So you'll need some plastic wrap, plastic bags. You'll need various kinds of combs, some shears. You'll need some gloves and popsicle sticks for applying it. Numerous amount of hair clips and hair wig pins. You'll need coloring bowls. These ones are from Ion, as well as the brushes and whisk. I'm using IonMoisture Conditioner and Clarifying Shampoo. I'm using Sebastian Reshaper Spray. I'm using Nairobi Mousse. Some olive oil grip gel. This is the blow dryer, one of the blow dryers I'll be using from Remington. This is a hot comb that you will need. I am using my HSI Flat Iron, and then another Remington blow dryer that I'll be using. And then here are all the various dyes I'll be using. Make sure you screenshot this, but this is all I'll be using today. Alright, so to get started, I am sectioning all of the hair, because this is how I'm going to dye it. I separated the frontal by itself, and then now, as for the remainder of the hair, I'm separating it in about 3 rows of hair and sectioning it off. And then when I get to dyeing those, then I section those off as well. And you'll see how I'm doing it. This is very much self-explanatory, so you just have to watch with your eyes. I'm starting off with this orange color. It looks kind of red, but it's an orange color, and I'm just randomly grabbing colors that I think will look good together, and that's basically what I'm doing throughout this head. I did not do any special techniques. I kind of just had a vision in my head, kind of what I want it to look like, and then I went based off of that. So as you'll be seeing me do the remainder of the head, I'll just be applying the dye with the brush, and you know, just combing it through. So to separate the hair, I'm taking a wig pin and separating them with a plastic wrap in between. This is basically the remainder and how I'm completing each section. So just dye, pick up whatever color I feel like putting on there that I think will look good, and then separate it with the plastic wrap, and then add wig pin so that the plastic wrap stays put. Because if you just lay the plastic wrap on there, it'll move around and it'll just be a mess. Also, what I like to mention, in between each section of hair that I'm dyeing, I'm wiping my hands on a towel so that the color doesn't mess up each piece of hair. So as I'm moving on between each section, I'm wiping my hands, the gloves on a towel and keeping it moving. So basically, like, the color technique I'm using is, some of it I'm like weaving, some of it I'm grabbing just a row and then sectioning off in 3 sections. Some of it I'm just doing one row, one color. Some of them I'm doing like an ombre effect. It's very random, which is why I'm just showing this whole process, because I couldn't even explain it to you how I did it, because I was just going straight off my head. Grabbed a whole bunch of colors I wanted to put together and just going random. So just sit and watch this part and then you'll see. Okay, so the frontal portion, what I did was make a middle part and then I dyed each side. So as you can see, I'm making the middle part and then making little sides and parts with my finger. So what I did is I consistently used one color for the roots, and then I would just add various colors as if I was for the remainder of the strands as I was going down, as you can see. So the roots was one color, this whole frontal, it was just one color. Thought that would look the best instead of doing random colors all up on the roots. That would look weird. So yeah, I'm just doing it this way. Doing the same method, putting a piece of plastic in between and putting a pin. Let the wig sit for about 5 to 6 hours. I ran a little bit of errands, I washed my hair, cleaned up a bit, and then I let the hair sit on there for about 6 hours. Once it was time for me to take the hair off, I got a little scared because the hair was a bit light, so I took this brown dye that I had laying around from Clairol, just this dark brown color, and I, applied it to the roots of the wig because I was just so scared that it was going to be way too light for my head. So I just applied this to the roots and and then I only applied this when it was time to take the wig off. So I applied all of this along the roots, and then I immediately took all the plastic off the wig and washed it. So these were probably on the roots for about 5 minutes. Not the hair dye, but once I removed all the plastic, I went in with my I just put it in the sink and rinsed all the color out first. So I just did a rinse, and then afterwards, once I felt like I got a good rinse, I would apply the Clarifying Shampoo on top of that. So give it a good rinse first to get all the color out, and then shampoo it down afterwards. I didn't condition this hair because this hair dye has condition in it, so it wasn't necessary. So I just, applied the shampoo, got it until basically the water wasn't really turn in the color anymore once it kind of stopped bleeding, and then it was time to blow dry. So I put it on my wig, and then I'm starting with the back, just blow drying the wig. This took about not even a whole 10 minutes because this wig was a bit thinner, so it didn't need to be, this wasn't a long process. So I'm using my purple Remington blow dryer to do this. So now what I'm doing before I flat iron it is I am cutting it into a bob. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the shears and I'm cutting upward because I didn't want it to be extremely too blunt, because I can already see that this hair was kind of thin. So it needed to have a little bit of layering and body to it. So I'm cutting upward, and then I am flat ironing the wig and then adding my Sebastian spray to make sure all the flyaways are down. So I'm repeating that step throughout the whole wig. It's not perfect because I'm not a professional. So yeah, so don't expect this to be perfect cutting. But yeah, I just sprayed it with my Sebastian spray. I'm flat ironing it and yeah, cutting it to a bob. Final results of the wig. I'm very satisfied with it. I was, a little scared because it was looking a little crazy with all the colors mixed in, but I'm loving the peekaboo colors coming in. I'm loving the different layers. It looks really good to me. So yeah, I like the wig. That's basically, it. So now it's time to install and style it a bit more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this portion.
Okay guys, so I did my makeup, I have my wig cap on, and it's time to apply the wig. So we're gonna get into it. Yeah, I've been doing this wig all day, doing my hair, all that, so I'm ready to get into it. So let me take it off the wig cap. Okay, so this is what it looks like. That's so cute, I love it. I was getting scared, when I was making them, like, ooh, these colors is looking a little wild. Let's go and see. So I'm liking it so far. So we're gonna see what it looks like when I actually apply it. Ooh, this part is not even. Hold on. I'm gonna have to fix this. Nice and even how I'm gonna want it wear on my head. And then flip it back. So I'm trying this new product from RS Olive Oil. I always see Arnell use this, so we're gonna test it out. Some on the back of this, and we're gonna do small layers. Okay, I think that's enough because I'm taking this off tonight. Like, it's in the middle of the night. I just need to film this video. Okay, so I'm gonna blow dry it on cool air, and let's see. Alright, so I wrapped it up, and I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, and then we'll see if this glue is the business, okay? Okay, so let me put some foundation powder on this because it don't look good right now. Okay guys, so I am back. I did, you know, did my earrings and tried to fluff it up a bit. So this is the final result of the wig. So this is like my little Sherbert peekaboo wig. I got some colors in the back and on the sides and all that. I like it. With all these colors, you definitely have to have a full face of makeup. You got to be done up for a color like this because this is a lot, okay? But with that being said, okay, so this wig is I think it has 200 density, but it's very thin. And that's why when I get 613 hair, I always prefer to purchase it in bundles and then make the wig because it is thicker that way. Because this is a 200 density wig and this is very thin. Like, this is a thin wig. So for this color, it would need more volume to really, like, I like the way it looks, but I would love it if it was fuller. But yeah, so if you get a 613 wig and you want the colors with like lots of dimension, like if this was just a single color, I think it would be fine. But with all these colors, you need thickness, you need motion, you need body for all of these colors, and this is just not doing it because 613 wigs are always super thin. So I advise if you wanted to like recreate a wig like this with you using multiple colors and you're doing peekaboo and all that, make a 613 wig. Buy bundles, 3 to 4 bundles, and just make the lace front wig yourself. Cause I've tried a bunch of 613 wigs. They're always fucking thin. With the fullest density, maybe there are some I haven't tried, obviously, but my experience, full density 613 wigs are always thin. It don't matter how full they are. So buy bundles and then color according to that. But other than that, this wig was super simple. Not simple, but like I watched like Larasia's videos, so I got some inspiration from her, and I watched a couple hairstylists on Instagram, so I kind of like mixed the two together. Like I took some Larasia tips, but like I like came up with this color combination off my head. Like I went to the hair stores, like let me see what colors would be cute together, would be kind of weird together, and do it like that. And I kind of had a vision in my head, and it was just going as I was doing the wig. As you saw, I used about 7 colors. There wasn't really like an order to how I was doing it. I was kind of freestyling, so hopefully I articulated myself well enough in the beginning so you guys could see how that went. But with that being said, honey, I hope this is the wig. I am definitely going to crimp this wig, so if you want to see how it looks when it's bigger, check out my Instagram because I'm going to crib this wig and put it up like that, because I feel like I said, this is thin, so it needs to be more full for you to really get the, you know, grasp it. But you know, I like the little, wait, where's my green at? I got some green in here in the front. And I think I got some green on this side. Yeah, some green in the back. I like it. I think it came out cute. I'm going to crep it because I don't like this straight. It's too thin. It's not. I highly advise you guys to get a freaking, just get bundles if you want 613 hair in a dye. Just get bundles, make your wig, because these wigs is going to be thin. It did shed. It didn't shed a lot, but it shed its colored hair and it's cheap hair. So I wasn't expecting this to just, you know, not shed. And yeah, with that being said, I do not like this to lay edges. I do not like this to lay my wig. I'm going to stick to the Got To Be spray. Maybe I'll try it without my makeup on my forehead. Maybe my makeup, you know, interfered with that. But that concludes this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm definitely doing more color coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. Every week we got a new wig dropping. So I'm doing more color. I got more colors lined up. Got my wigs coming in the mail and all that. So thank you guys so much for watching this Sherbert, you know, peekaboo wig that I did. And I will see you guys in my next video. But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on my Twitter. I also post behind the scenes on TikTok all the time. TikTok always sees it first because it's much simpler to, you know, upload on there, and it's more fun. So check out my TikTok and Instagram for behind the scenes and all that other stuff, and to keep up with me. And in the meantime, in between time, honey, make sure you check out the other videos in this playlist, because I know you want more wig transformations. I know you do, and I got them on lock, and I got them coming. So go ahead and check that out. All right, bye.